Good afternoon and welcome to the Tacoma Convention Center. It is time for our third match of the day here on court number 1, the 2017 NWAC Volleyball Championship Tournament. This one will feature the North's number 1 seed, the Bellevue Bulldogs, and the number 4 seed out of the East, the Spokane Sasquatch. And this is one of those ones where do not let the seeds fool you. These teams have met 3 times this year, and the East's number 4 seed, Spokane Sasquatch, come in out on top all 3 times. They are 3-0 this year against Bellevue, including 2-1 win on the September 9th, 2-0 on September 16th, and 3-1 on September 17th. Spokane 9-2 out of their last 11 coming into the NWACs. They have only lost back-to-back once this year. They are a number 4 seed with a 91-41 set record, 11-5 overall, 33-9 overall, 11-5 in conference rather, 33-9 overall. And I'll tell you what, if that's a number 4 seed, that shows you how strong the East truly is this year. For Bellevue, they come in 15-2 over their last 17. They started the season 2-4 before they rattled off their first 7-game win streak, and they are 92-42 in sets this year. Looking at the rosters, the players we're going to be watching for Spokane. Definitely number 10, Kendall Collins. She was the setter of the week and player of the week for the NWAC in Week 9 and the setter of the week in Week 10. Caitlin Ramsey, number 12. She was the defensive player of the week for Week 10. So Week 10, a good week for Spokane. They are led on offense by number 17, Callista Clark, with 140 kills. Kendall Collins leads the team in assists with 507. And the leading server with aces is Caitlin Ramsey with 27. She also sets the pace on digs with 240. And your big players up front, number 2, Joelle Mahoa, and number 3, Riley Sinclair, each with 33 blocks. Spokane is led by head coach Jenny Hull, assisted by Caitlin Mattia and Terrence Veal. Also assisted by Sierra English. For Bellevue, head coach Jocelyn Lawrence, assisted by Angela D'Amelio, Jessica Forshee, and Sean Smallwood. Led on offense by Avery Dyer, 271 kills. Dyer, the offensive player of the week and the player of the week for Week 2, and the offensive player of the week for Week 7. Number 8, Megan Rogers. She leads the team in assists with 274. Avery Dyer also leading the team in aces with 60. Your back row superstar, number 7, Erica Weber, 174 digs. And up front, the 6-footer from Puyallup, number 15, Abby Cole, with 41 blocks. Bellevue with just 3 sophomores on their team, and Spokane with only 4. So one of the things we've seen in the first 2 matches, and we're seeing here again, a team of mostly freshmen, and that says a whole lot for the quality of volleyball we're going to see next year out of all the teams that are already in this tournament. The sophomores for Bellevue, we already mentioned Avery Dyer, Erica Weber, and the third sophomore is a 5'8" outside hitter out of Snohomish, and that's number 11, Kyla Melick. Your sophomores for Spokane, a 5'11" setter from Spokane Valley, number 10, Kendall Collins. A 5'10" middle blocker from Blackfoot, Idaho, number 11, Bailey Gorder. We mentioned Caitlin Ramsey, and the 6-footer out of Anchorage, Alaska, number 17, Callie Clark. Those are your sophomores. For Bellevue, the freshman, the 5'8", setter from Puyallup, number 2, Rayleigh Holst. A 6-foot outside hitter from Puyallup, number 3, Jordan Hunter. A 5'3" defensive specialist from Port Orchard, number 4, Tia Lawrence. And a 5'6" defensive specialist from Puyallup, number 5, McKenna Winter. A 5'7" setter from Ellensburg, number 8, Megan Rogers. A 5'11" outside hitter from Spokane, number 9, Sydney Rippin. A 5'7" middle blocker from Kennewick, number 12, Carly Rowell. A 5'11" right side hitter from Wapato, number 13, Tabitha Campos. And a 6-foot middle blocker from Puyallup, Abby Cole. For Spokane, a 5'7" defensive specialist from Kuna, Idaho, number 1, Caitlin Royer. A 6-foot middle blocker from 9 Mile Falls, Washington, number 2, Joelle Mahowald. I'm going to have trouble with that one, I promise. A 6-foot middle blocker from Colbert, Washington, number 3, Riley Sinclair. A 5'11" middle blocker from Wilbur, Washington, number 6, Jesse Reed. A 5'11" defensive specialist from Newport, number 7, Hadley Stratton. A 5'9" outside hitter from Veradale, Washington, number 8, Alicia Straw. A 6-foot outside hitter from Cheney, number 16, Taylor Gould. And the player I'm missing so far is number 4 for Spokane, Puaka'aloa from Hawaii. I'll have to check her year. And they just announced, let's get ready for volleyball. Puaka'aloa is a freshman from Hawaii, a freshman setter, 5'8". The team's giving their high fives. Championship round matches are 3 out of 5 sets. Elimination rounds, which we get into this evening at 6:30 and 8:15, are 2 out of 3. Tacoma Convention Center, always a fantastic place to come watch NWAC volleyball. If you're stuck at home or work watching us this afternoon, do your best to come on out this weekend. Lots of fantastic volleyball going to be played this weekend. All-star games on Sunday. Championship Sunday at that. The R2 is checking the lineups. Spokane going to start us off on the far court. The blue uniforms with the yellow stripes down the side. Bellevue in the near court. Red, white, and blue. Bellevue looking like they're set to serve. In fact, they are. Your first server is going to be number 4, Tia Lawrence, the 5'3" freshman out of Port Orchard. Here's the jump serve. Picked up by Spokane in the backcourt. They go to the left side right away. That tip, nice dig, big save. Spokane coming on the attack again. Nice back row play early from Bellevue. There's a dive from Spokane to save. Battle across the net. They go left side again. That one off the net. Out of bounds, but played in by Bellevue. Somehow kept in the air by Spokane, but eventually that one's going to go out, and the first point is going to go to Bellevue. And I'll tell you what, we saw some fantastic back row play right there from number 4, Tia Lawrence. And Lawrence is going to pick up her first ace of the day. 24 on the season, 2-0 lead for Bellevue. Spokane on the attack on the right side, picked up by Bellevue. A double hit violation. That's going to be a side out point for the Sasquatch. And Spokane set for their first serve of the day from Caitlin Ramsey, number 12. just outside the front row. Quick set. And the attack. Spokane answers to get it back over the net. Bellevue goes cross court, not much they can do with it, so that's going to be another point for Spokane, and we're tied at 2. We wait the serve from Ramsey. There it is. That serve a little bit long. Out of bounds, side out point for Bellevue. And the Bulldogs set to serve. Looks like that's going to be number 12, Carly Roll. Had to wait a second to get the number till the hair was out of the way. Blocked up front by Cole. Spokane unable to gather it in and return it. Point Bellevue. Bellevue on top 4-2. Very early here in match play. First set. Spokane with the tip, picked up by Bellevue. Players scrambling. Lawrence sends it back over. Back set. Again dug by Lawrence into the net, and we're going to have a net violation on Bellevue. That's going to be a side out point. Ball back over to Spokane as we get our first substitution of the match. Number 11, Bailey Gorder, entering the match for the Sasquatch. And Kendall Collins set to serve. There's the serve. 4-3 lead Bellevue. Spokane on the attack. Quick set. There's the attack. Ball still alive on the Spokane side. There's the free ball. Left side attack. Blocked. Out of bounds. Side out point Bellevue. (5-3) the Bellevue lead. Rayleigh Holst serving. Left side attack for Spokane. Blocked. Bellevue keeps it alive. Nice dig. Tipped by Bellevue up front. Left side attack into the net. That's the fourth hit on Spokane. That'll be a point for Bellevue. And it is 6-3 Bellevue. Holst again with the serve. Spokane staying on that left side. Quick set for Bellevue. Spokane gathers it in. Here comes the attack. Blocked by Avery Dyer. Lawrence to Holst. Tried to get the ball to Abby Cole. Unable to do anything with it. That's going to be a side out point for Spokane as we get a substitution. Taylor Gould in the game for the Sasquatch. Hadley Stratton serving. And her serve goes into the net. And that's a side out point for Bellevue. Jordan Hunter, listed as 6 foot, out of Puyallup. She's in the match for Bellevue. Avery Dyer set to serve. Running jump serve. Well struck. Played out of the back row by the Sasquatch. Here comes the attack. Dug by Weber. Jordan Hunter in the match and picks up a kill right away and extends the Bellevue lead to 4. It is 8-4 Bulldogs. The R2 asking the Bellevue bench not to curl around the court. What a power serve that Avery Dyer has. Probably, I'd say, the reason she has 60 aces on the year. Spokane on the attack. Kill that time coming from Bailey Gorder. 5'10 sophomore out of Idaho. Side out point going to the Sasquatch. Joelle Mahold set to serve. There's her serve. Bellevue keeping it in play. They go left side, and somehow Jordan Hunter kept that one down. Looked like an off-balance attack, but she's able to keep it in bounds, and that's going to be a side-out point for Bellevue. Erica Weber set to serve. There's her serve. Played by Stratton. There's the attack. What a strike again by Bailey Gorder. Bailey Gorder, 89 kills on the year coming into today. Puaka'aloa in the game now for Spokane, ready to serve. They trail by 3. Spokane out of the back row hitting. Quick set. Catches Spokane off, but they're able to get it back over the net. Right side attack from Bellevue. Scooped up by Spokane. Settling play down a little bit. There's the left side hit. Driven in by Hunter. 3 quick kills for the 6-footer. Megan Rogers now serving for Bellevue after the side-out point. A 4-point lead for the Bulldogs, 10-6. Nicely done that time from Riley Seclair. Catches the net, but still keeps it in bounds right down the line to pick up the side-out point for Spokane. Alicia Straw serving. 10-7. There's the set for the attack. Not over the net for Bellevue. Another point for Spokane. The Bulldog lead just 2. The set from Bellevue that time over the net. Spokane returns it right away. Bellevue staying on that left side. So is Spokane out of the back row that time from Alicia Straw. A little long, too strong, and that's going to be a side-out point. As Tia Lawrence returns to the game. 3-point Bellevue lead. Her serve into the middle back row. Quick set by Spokane. Catches Bellevue off guard. Quick side out point for Sasquatch. Caitlin Ramsey back to serve. Spokane trailing by just 2. Blocked up front by Bellevue. Spokane goes cross court. Callie Clark leading the team in kills. There's another one for her, and it's a 1-point Bellevue lead. Making it a no-point Bellevue lead. There's an ace, and we're tied at 11. So Spokane with a strong comeback to tie it up. Some nice serving from Caitlin Ramsey. That serve played in the front row. Bellevue on the attack. Ramsey scoops out of the back row. The tip picked up by Lawrence. There's the set. Oh, just a little bit long. Played over Lawrence out of bounds. Side out point for Bellevue. Carly Roll. 5'7" freshman from Kennewick. There's the tip from Clark. Very effective side out point to Spokane. Bailey Gorder back in the match for the Sasquatch, tied at 12. As Kendall Collins gets set to serve. Back row to Lawrence. The set, they keep it in the middle. Tip inbounds from Avery Dyer. And another side out point switching the other way. 13-12 Bellevue. with Rayleigh Holst serving. Clark showing off that kill ability. Team leader in that category, racks up another one. Side out point, Spokane ties it up at 13, and here comes Hallie Stratton. Ace, and Spokane takes the lead. 14-13, Sasquatch by one. Spokane on the attack. Nice dig from Holst. Back to the Spokane side. Strike into the net. And that's a side out point for Bellevue. Now tied at 14. Avery Dyer set to serve. Bellevue likes that run and jump serve. And they've got a lot of power doing it. Speaking of power, Mahoa with the kill right down the line. Side out point going the other direction. And after some confusion, now we're going to get the timeout on the floor. Folks, prepare for an inspired future at Lynn Benton Community College in Albany, Oregon. You get personalized support, small classes, and you save money. Train for a job, get your bachelor's degree started, or check out the degree partnership program with OSU. LBCC Inspired.
I'm Keith Appleton, Education Outreach Officer at STCU. I have been labeled as frugal. I'm more motivated by saving money than I am about spending money. I essentially have had the same vehicle for nearly half of my life. It's absolutely practice what you preach. One of my passions is mountain biking, and one of the ways that I can afford to have a quality mountain bike is by cutting expenses in other areas of my life. STCU has given me an opportunity to share things that I've learned with the community. I'm Keith Appleton, and STCU is here for good.
Fans, are you looking for a challenge? Want to push yourself further? That begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields, and you can earn money for college if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter or log on to GoArmy.com. Back from the timeout, Spokane on offense. Joel Mahoa ready to serve. Bellevue on the attack. There's the kill. Abby Cole tied it up, 15-15. Volleyball, a race to 25. Got to win by 2. Here's the serve from Erica Weber in the net. Something we're seeing plenty of. Not really used to it at this level. Side out point for Spokane. Puaka'aloa in to serve for the Sasquatch. W defense ready. Here's the serve. Played in the back row by Dyer. Back set looking for Rogers. Picked up by Spokane. They go left side. There's the tip. That one's down. Nice offensive read by Taylor Gould. And that's point Spokane. 2-point Sasquatch lead. 15-17. Ka'aloa with the serve. There's the set. And the left-handed kill coming from Carly Rowell. Side out point coming to Bellevue. And Megan Rogers is your Bulldog server. Tips the top of the net. Dug out by Spokane. Here they come on the left side. Cross court for Bellevue. Played by Ramsey. Blocked. Spokane on their attack attempt. Point Bulldogs. And that ties us up at 17. Left side attack from Spokane. Down. Another one for Gould. And once again, Spokane's up by 1. We get a substitution entering the match for Spokane, number 8, Alicia Straw, and 17, Kelly Clark. Straw is the server. Bellevue with the tip. Spokane sends it back over, first hit. There's another strike from Rowell. Brings us back even at 18. Back in the match to serve after the side out point, number 4, Tia Lawrence. Spokane, a nice job keeping that one in play. They send it back over, get set on defense. But no answer that time again for Rowell as she picks up another kill. And Bellevue goes back out in front. Another lead change. They're on top by 1, 19-18. Lawrence goes back corner with her serve. Spokane brings it to the left side. Picked up by Weber. Now they go cross court. Blocked out of bounds. And that's going to be a point for Bellevue. They're up by 2. And we're going to have another timeout on the floor.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're going to do great, Mommy.
For you. For them. Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
Soldiers in the Guard's intelligence field gather information on the enemy using a variety of tactics. Scanning foreign communications, conducting interrogations, and debriefing friendly contacts, all while delivering and coordinating data to help allies on the battlefield or stop civil emergencies. The enemy can't hide from Guard intelligence.
A second attempt by the fans to get the wave going during the timeout. Not a half bad effort, but not successful either. 2-point lead for Bellevue coming out of the timeout. 20-18 is your score. Bellevue with the serve. There's the jump serve. Played out of the backcourt. Spokane comes left side. There's the strike. Bellevue able to pick it up. Quick set. Spokane again on the attack. 3 blockers up front for Bellevue. Nice diving effort that time, but unable to keep it in play. That'll be a point for Bellevue and a 3-point lead, 21-18. Lawrence with the serve. Left side attack blocked by Bellevue. Now to the right side. That one finds the court. Riley Seclair with the kill. Side out point gives the serve to Spokane, trailing by 2, 21-19. Caitlin Ramsey with the serve. That time it worked. Kelly Clark cashes in from the left side that time. Makes it a 1-point lead, 21-20. Spokane looking to tie it up on this serve. One of the closer sets we've seen so far today. That serve, the net dribbles over. Bellevue able to pick it up. Cross court for Spokane. Played out of the back row by Lawrence. An absolute laser that time. Point picked up by Avery Dyer. That's going to lead to a timeout. Bellevue on top, 22-20. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the Tacoma Convention Center. Timeout on the floor. Bellevue leading Spokane 22-20 here in the first set. Similarly, a close match over on court number 2. That match, Highline versus Clark. Looks like Highline with a 21-19 lead. Ready to get back at it here on court number 1. Carly Rowell ready to serve. Takes a few dribbles, puts the ball up. Now it's in play. Back to Clark. Her attack looked long, but it was tipped up front by Bellevue, so that's going to be a side-out point for Spokane. Sasquatch now down by just one, 22-21. Quick set, blocked. Bailey Gorder with the big block up front for Spokane. That'll tie us up 22-all. That time, Bellevue gets the strike through on the tip. Spokane coming back the opposite direction. Bellevue goes outside. Blocked by Bailey, but blocked by Bailey Gorder out of bounds. Side out point goes to Bellevue, 23-22. Rayleigh Holst serving. Nice block by Abby Cole. Free ball sent over by Spokane. Quick set. That time is Joelle Mahold with the side out point, tying us up 23-23. Hadley Stratton in the match to serve for Spokane. Strike that time from Abby Cole for Bellevue. Side out point, Bulldogs. 24-23, set point, Bellevue. That serve hits top of the net. Spokane picks it up on defense. They send it over. Bulldogs looking down the right side, and that one's going to hit. That'll be point Bellevue, and the Bulldogs are going to win the first set. Final score, Bellevue 25, Spokane 23. What an opening set of this match, and we'll be back right after this timeout.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
And be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Fans, Washington National Guard, proud sponsor of the NWACs. We are neighbors helping neighbors through a tradition of service with more than 6,000 citizen soldiers, which comprise our ranks throughout Washington State. Guardsmen faithfully safeguard lives and property at home and abroad. National Guard soldiers and readiness centers are an integral part of Washington State's communities and will continue to be for generations to come. To learn more about the Washington National Guard, visit nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD.
Nestled within tall trees and beautiful buildings, Pierce College has established itself as a national leader in improving student success. With two main campuses in Puyallup and Fort Steilacoom, and satellite campuses on Joint Base Lewis-McChord, Pierce College strives to create quality educational opportunities to help students realize their possibilities. As we celebrate 50 years in the community, Pierce College is proud to offer more than 60 programs of study with a fit for you, your life, your schedule, and your dream. Find your path, start at Pierce College today, and realize your possibilities. Visit pierce.ctc.edu.
And welcome back to the Tacoma Convention Center. The number 4 seed out of the East, the Spokane Sasquatch, trailing the number 1 seed out of the North, Bellevue Bulldogs. 1-0 so far. Best 3 out of 5 sets. And if you're watching from Spokane, and I happen to not be pronouncing number 2, Joel Mahold's name properly, feel free to send me a tweet at SportsPete253. SportsPete 253. Hopefully I'm getting that right. Just seems to be one of those names you might have a little issue with, and that's certainly one for me. So both these teams held leads in the first set. If the rest of these sets are anything like that one, I think we're in for one heck of a match between these two teams. A big thank you to everyone viewing from home, work, car, iPhone, smartphone, wherever you're watching from. Thanks for tuning in. To make your plans to come on out to Tacoma. Lots of championship volleyball still to be played here at the Convention Center. Plenty of parking in the garage nearby. And plenty of fun inside this auditorium on the top floor of the Convention Center. Thank you to Pierce College, the host college for this event, and to so many of the volunteers who helped put together such a great presentation. With that, a shout out to Justin, the producer here on Court 1 from Lower Columbia Community College. There's our serve putting us in play. Alicia Straw, your first server. That strike out of bounds, but tipped at the net by Spokane. And that's going to be a side-out point. Bellevue, first point of the second set. Carly Roll serving. Puaka'aloa tried to pick that one up out of the back row. A little swing and a miss, and it's 2-0 Bellevue. That one played by Straw. Bellevue on the attack. They go left side. That one driven down. Dyer, the team leader in kills, gets another one. 3-0 Bellevue. One of the larger leads held by either of these teams. Free ball. Clips the top of the net. Back to Dyer, the tip. Left side attack from Spokane. Quick set. Nice recovery by Caitlin Ramsey. Back to Dyer for Bellevue. Tips the net. Spokane able to recover. Free ball. That one struck by Riley Seclair, and that'll put an end to the run at 3. Side out point, Spokane. Caitlin Ramsey, the libero for the Sasquatch, ready to serve. And that one goes into the net. Side out point for Bellevue. 4-1. Bulldogs on top. Rayleigh Holst, the Bellevue server. Ramsey picks it up. Cross court looking for Clark. Blocked up front by Bellevue. There's the back set. The block by Spokane. Nice recovery from Lawrence. And looks like we're going to have a... Oh, they weren't able to clear it. 4 hits That time for Bellevue, that'll be a side-out point for Spokane as we get a substitution, and Bailey Gorder enters the match. Kendall Collins, the server for Spokane. That loud cheer you're hearing. The match on court 2 finally over, 30-28, the final in set 1. Bellevue goes left side. Not a lot of power on that one from Avery Dyer, but it counts nonetheless. Spokane unable to return. 5-2. Bellevue with the back set. That strike long. Side out point for Spokane. So Spokane set to serve. Hadley Stratton, your server. 5 service aces on the year, but that one short in the net. Side out point Bellevue, and a 6-3 Bulldog lead. Erica Weber serving. Unbelievable left side attacking from Bellevue. Another point for the Bulldogs, 7-3. That serve long. That's going to be a side out point for the Sasquatch. Spokane had such a rhythm in that first set, finding Clark on the left side. Hopefully they can get back into that rhythm here in set 2 and tighten this gap a little bit. Clark on the bench still. Spokane back set. There's the strike. Picked up by Bellevue's back row. Running tip from the Bulldogs. There's the quick set. That one, smart play. Kendall Collins caught Bellevue napping, and that'll be a side out point for Spokane. 7-5 lead for Bellevue. Joelle Mahoald serving. Tip that time from Megan Rogers. Gets the side out point, and Megan heads back to serve for Bellevue. An 8-5 Bulldog lead. Spokane keeps it on the left side. That one put down by Taylor Gould. Side out point for Spokane. And we have Puaka'aloa returning to the match as the server for the Sasquatch. Ramsey chases that one down. Ka'aloa sends it over the net. Bellevue having a little bit of a tough time corralling that one. They do get it back over the net. Spokane with a quick set. There's a strike from Bellevue, and it's down. Avery Dyer with another one. 9-6. Side out point Bellevue. Tia Lawrence serving for the Bulldogs. Played by Stratton. They go left side looking for Gould. Her attack goes in the net. A 4-point Bellevue lead, 10-6. The captain from Spokane goes over, says something to the R1. Now looking back at the bench, the coach. Apparently the coach got whatever answer she was looking for, and play will continue on the serve from Lawrence. Gould with the tip. Back set for Bellevue. Ramsey back to Gould. Nicely picked up by Tia Lawrence. Back to Gould. That time she gets it down. Side out point, Spokane, 10-7 the score. Alicia Straw into serve for Spokane. Also entering the game, Callie Clark. There's the serve from Straw. Punishing kill that time from Avery Dyer. Side out point, Bellevue, 11-7. Carly Rowell serving. Overflow crowd on side one. Quick set from Spokane. Double hit violation, point Bellevue, 12-7. Spokane coach coming up to the sideline, shouting some instructions. Looking to rally the team, keep this one close. Spokane already down 1-0. Looking to even it up here in set number 2. Quick set from Bellevue. That time it is Avery Dyer using not the power but the tip. And she puts it down for the Bellevue point. And a 6-point lead is 13-7. Bellevue, timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this timeout.
I'm Deborah Jackson. I work at STCU. During the windstorm of 2015, we were expecting that members would need any number of things. I was talking with a colleague. It popped into my head that why can't we do something to help offset that cost for our members and our community? So that day we came up with the Get It Fixed loan. Everyone was on board with it. It was done that day. Being part of this community and involved and invested as we are, when we see a need like that, we take the action. I'm Deborah Jackson, and STCU is here for good.
Fans, be sure to check out the NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest NWAC news. Also, visit NWACsports.org for the most recent information on schedules, scores, stats, and more. As the tournament goes along, that's going to be the place to find out online who is playing whom and on which court at which time. NWACsports.org, that's your website for everything NWAC. As we are set to go, coming out of the timeout, Carly Roll serving for Bellevue. 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. Her serve, dug out of the back row by Ka'aloa. Right side attack for Spokane. That strike by Abby Cole blocked out of bounds by Spokane. And Bellevue is doubling up Spokane right now, 14-7. Spokane going to pick up the side-out point there and bring Joelle Mahol back into the match as Caitlin Ramsey, the libero, comes back to serve. Jump serve down the line. Left side attack from Bellevue. Ka'aloa with the save. Some loose play around the net now. They get it to Clark. To Gould. Blocked by Spokane. But that's as far as they can go with it. So Avery Dyer strikes again. 7-point lead for Bellevue, 15-8. Callie Clark with the strike. They go to Dyer. Clark plays it. It's in the net. Mahol gets it over. Now they go back set for Mahol. Blocked. And unfortunately for Spokane, Ramsey gets a hand on it, but that's all. And that's going to be another point for Bellevue, and they're out with a big margin, 17-8. Looking for Clark. Blocked up front. Outside to Clark, but too far. So they set her up in the middle. It was blocked, and then they tried to go outside, but went a little bit too far outside. And that's another point for Bellevue. They're up by 10. And now we're going to have a timeout on the floor by Spokane. So Spokane coming out of the timeout, they're going to be looking to put a stop to this Bellevue rally. Bellevue up by 10 with just 7 to go. Bellevue already with that 1-0 lead. The first set very close. This one, Spokane's going to need to figure something out. They're not getting the same attacks or looks to attack as they were getting in set number 1. The winner of this match will play tomorrow at 12:30 versus the winner of the Highline versus Clark match going on right now. And in that one, Highline with a 1-0 lead. The loser of this match will play tonight at 8:15 versus the loser of the Highline versus Clark match. Back out of the timeout. Rayleigh Holst set to serve. There's the serve. Played by Kahlo out the back row. There's the strike from Clark. Miscommunication on the part of Bellevue, and that'll be a side-out point for Spokane as Bailey Gorder returns to the match for the Sasquatch. And Kendall Collins gets set to serve. Kendall Collins from the left corner goes cross court. The attack that time from Abby Cole goes out of bounds, and that'll be another point for Spokane. 18-9. The Bellevue lead. Always fun to see all the other teams that aren't playing around supporting their division rivals. Walla Walla standing behind Spokane right now. There's the attack from Clark. Bellevue gets it over to Dyer, and Dyer just gets it over the net and down for a side-out point. Dyer now serving for the Bulldogs. 19-10 is the score. That jump serve, that powerful jump serve. Clark with the kill. Speaking of power, side out point for Spokane. And in the match to serve is Hadley Stratton, number 7. It's an 8-point Bellevue lead at 19-11. Quick set. That time it's Jordan Hunter from the left side for Bellevue. 20-11. Erica Weber serving. The libero for Bellevue ready to put it in play. Bellevue with the free ball back over to Spokane. Back set. Mahold with the kill. Spokane taking advantage of a little disorganization from Bellevue on that one. Bellevue up by 8. Mahold with the serve. Jordan Hunter with the kill. Side out point, Bellevue. Megan Rogers serving for the Bulldogs. Tell you, if it's not Avery Dyer, it's Jordan Hunter from that side of the court, punishing the ball. 9-point lead for the Bulldogs. There's the back set looking for Gorder. Gorder's attack tipped and Bellevue's unable to recover, so it's going to be a side out point for Spokane as we see Puaka'aloa back in the match for the Sasquatch. And Ka'aloa is ready to serve. 21-13. Bellevue out front, set 2. Back to Dyer. Spokane goes cross court. Taylor Gould. Jordan Hunter that time with the tip right down the line. I think Spokane thought she was going to wind up and let it fly, but instead she goes with a perfectly placed tip right down the line. It is 22-13. Bellevue on top. 1 set lead for the Bulldogs. 3 to go here in set 2. Net violation by Bellevue. That's going to be a side out point for the Sasquatch. Substitution coming up for Spokane. Alicia Straw and Callie Clark back in the game. Alicia Straw will be the server. Spokane trailing by 8, 22-14. Played out of the middle of the backcourt by Bellevue. Spokane sets it up for Clark. Off the net. Back the other direction for Bellevue. Tip that time from Sinclair. Free ball from Bellevue. Quick strike, and that's going to be a point. So good job reading the defense that time by Kendall Collins. Side out point for point for Spokane. 22-15. Alicia Straw still serving. Looks like we're going to have a quick timeout on the floor as Bellevue deals with some moisture issues on the sport court. A sport court surface used on top of the concrete finish here at the Tacoma Convention Center. Straw with the serve. Rip that time by Avery Dyer. Certainly improving her kill statistics. 23-15 the lead right now for Bellevue as Carly Rowell gets set to serve. Nicely struck that time by Riley Sinclair as she picks up the side out point off the net. Caitlin Ramsey serving now for Spokane as they trail by 7, 23-16. Back set by Bellevue. Blocked by Clark. Somehow Bellevue keeps it alive and they send the free ball. Well, it looked like it was going to be a free ball. And then at the last second, Avery Dyer drove it into a blocker for the point. And that is going to be set point Bellevue. Bellevue checks to see who their next server is. Their next server is Rayleigh Holst, and she's ready to serve it up for set point. Spokane goes cross court. Clark gets it over. Bellevue comes back the other way. Good strikes by both teams, and that time Spokane Kendall Collins puts it down off of Avery Dyer. Side out point for Spokane. 24-17 is the score. Bailey Gorder back in the match for Spokane. Kendall Collins ready to serve. Serve from Collins. Set point Bellevue. Tip that time. And down. That was Avery Dyer who puts it down for the set winning point. Bellevue is going to take set number 2. Final score, Bulldogs 25, Spokane Sasquatch 12. So a 2-0 lead right now for Bellevue. Again, the winner of this match will play tomorrow at 12:30 right here on court number 1. The loser will play tonight in an elimination game at 8:15 right here on court number 1. Nobody wants to go home on day 1 of the tournament. Unfortunately, 4 teams are going to do just that. Hope you're making your plans to come out and join us this weekend. Championship Sunday, always fun. Features the All-Star games. 2 10:30 games, the West All-Stars versus the South. And the East versus the North. And then the 2 winners play and the 2 losers play until finally you have one region that is the All-Star champion. The sophomores from all of these great teams getting in the action. I always thought that should be more like a sophomore showcase because it is the sophomores in the All-Stars. And we certainly have seen a lot of freshmen doing a fantastic job so far today. So just a minute or so from the beginning of match number 3. Spokane needs to put one together here to force a set number 4. Otherwise, they will face elimination tonight. The officials are heading back to the court. Spokane coming back out onto the court. Bellevue in their huddle now. Walla Walla Warriors changing sides. They're staying behind their division mates. Sportsmanship always on display at the NWAC tournaments and games. So many different sports for college athletes to play at the junior college level thanks to the Northwest Athletic Conference. Bellevue now in the near court. Spokane in the far court. Bellevue will have the ball to begin. And your first serve coming from Tia Lawrence. Quick return by Spokane. Bellevue unable to reciprocate, and that's going to be a side-out point for Spokane to get things started. Bailey Gorder now serving for the Sasquatch. Back set looking for Holst. Gets it down, side-out point for Bellevue, tied at 1. Carly roll into serve. Again, a moisture issue, this time on the Bellevue side of the court. One of the things I do remember about this building, moisture does become an issue as the day goes on, despite all the ventilation fans. Nice back row hitting from Spokane. Bellevue drives it down. Abby Cole with the kill. Bellevue with the point, 2-1. Bellevue on top here in set number 3. Roll serve. Quick set. Had pretty much all of the Spokane defense shifted right. Abby Cole tips it left and picks up the point, and a 3-1 Bellevue lead. These two teams seemingly always here in this tournament, battling each other tough that time. Joel Mahold with the kill. Kendall Collins she'll go back to serve as Riley Seclair enters the game for the Sasquatch. A 1-point Bellevue lead, 3-2. Quick set for Cole. Cole picks up the kill. Side out point Bellevue, 4-2. Rayleigh Holst behind the line. Here comes the jump serve. Long. Side out point for Spokane. Callie Clark serving. Spokane trailing by 1, 4-3. Her serve played by Lawrence. The set for Cole, defended by Spokane. Bellevue trying to go oppo corner. Spokane tries the same thing, and that one's long, and that's going to be a side-out point for Bellevue. A 5-3 Bulldog lead as Avery Dyer comes back to serve. Her serve into the net. Not something you see a lot from her. Side-out point for Spokane. Caitlin Ramsey serving for the Sasquatch. Ace finds that back corner and nobody home. And that'll tie us up at 5. 5-5's the score. Sasquatch, one of my favorite NWAC mascots. That serve played to the right, and that's going to be a double hit on Bellevue, and Spokane is going to take a lead, 6-5. Serve from Ramsey, picked up by Dyer. They go left side, looking for Hunter. Spokane the other direction. Nice defense by the Sasquatch. Sent over, free ball. A little too much mustard on that hot dog from Jordan Hunter. That's going to be a side-out point for Bellevue. Tied up at 6. Erica Weber serving for Bellevue. Nicely picked up by Spokane after it clips the top of the net. Seeing some sharp play by Callie Clark out of that back row. Quick tip by Bellevue. Back set by Spokane. Riley Seclair with the kill. Put it right between two Bellevue defenders and picks up the side out point and keeps the lead Spokane's way, 7-6. Puaka'aloa in to serve for the Sasquatch. Her serve played by Dyer. They went left side for Jordan Hunter, and Hunter drills it for the side out point. Ties us up at 7. Megan Rogers serving. Spokane with the back set looking for Gorder. Now they go cross court. And it's Alicia Straw with the kill. Blocked out of bounds by Bellevue. And that's going to put Spokane out in front one more time. 8-7, Alicia Straw now serving. Played by Weber. Put down by Kendall Collins. Weber played it a little bit too long, and Kendall Collins made her pay for it. And it is a 2-point Spokane lead, 9-7. That time, Carly Roll directed the tip just right. Picks up the side out point. Cuts the Spokane lead to 1, 9-8. Tia Lawrence serving. Her serve picked up out of the back row. Gorder over the net. Blocked again by Spokane. Holst puts it over. Tipped out of bounds by Spokane. Tied at 9. The serve from Lawrence. Clark with the tip. Sent back over by Weber. The attack from Spokane. Bailey Gorder with another kill. Spokane on top again. 10-9. 1 point. Sasquatch lead. Bailey Gorder set to serve. I don't know how Bellevue did, but they were able to keep that one after that serve hit the top of the net. Not able to do the same with that, however. And Joelle Mahold picks up the kill, and it's a 2-point Spokane lead, 11-9. The serve from Gorder. Played out of the back row by Lawrence. Looking to that left side. That one struck hard. Miscommunication on Spokane's part. As the dig falls to the court. Side out point for Bellevue. 1 point Spokane lead, 11-10. Carly Roll back to serve. Definitely one of the sets we expected from these teams. Back and forth. Clark's strike into the net. Tied at 11. Roll set to serve. Looking for Clark, the tip. Blocked up front by Abby Cole. And now Bellevue takes the lead, 12-11. Roll, dribbling the ball. Gets the serve off. Bellevue had shifted to the right. Mahoa puts it on the opposite corner, side out point. Spokane, and we're tied at 12. Kendall Collins ready to serve for the Sasquatch. Abby Cole with the kill, side out point Bellevue. 13-12, Bellevue. Here's the serve from Rayleigh Holst. Played by Kelly Clark. They go left side, as does Bellevue. And Avery Dyer doesn't put as much power on it, but Spokane unable to return it nonetheless. And Bellevue's up by 2 at 14-12. Serve clips the net. Nice save out of the backcourt by Spokane. That was Alicia Straw doing a fantastic job. That strike from Abby Cole out of bounds off the block from Spokane. And Bellevue has a 3-point lead. And we have timeout on the floor. The Bulldogs on top, 15-12. We're back after this timeout.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you. For them. Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
Soldiers in the Guard's intelligence field gather information on the enemy using a variety of tactics. Scanning foreign communications, conducting interrogations, and debriefing friendly contacts, all while delivering and coordinating data to help allies on the battlefield or stop civil emergencies. The enemy can't hide from Guard intelligence.
And welcome back to the Tacoma Convention Center. Bellevue out in front of Spokane, 2-0. A 15-12 lead here in the third set. Each of these three sets closely contested. This one no different. Here's the serve from Rayleigh Holst, played by Caitlin Ramsey. And Spokane able to catch Bellevue off guard for the quick side-out point and cut this lead to 2, 15-13. There's the serve from Callie Clark. Ball driven by Avery Dyer, but blocked by Spokane. Spokane comes back the other way. Tip that time from Alicia Straw. That hit from Avery Dyer goes long out of bounds. And it's just a 1-point Bellevue lead, 15-14. Callie Clark can even it up. There's the set, looking for Dyer. Nicely defended by Spokane. But as they set up their attack, a little breakdown, and that's a side-out point for Bellevue. It is 16-14, Bellevue. Avery Dyer now ready to serve. Her second straight service rotation. That one goes into the net. Side out point. Spokane, 16-15. The Bellevue lead. Caitlin Ramsey now ready to serve. Cross-court set. Jordan Hunter with the kill. Side-out point, Bellevue. Rayleigh Holst back in the game defensively for Bellevue as the libero, Erica Weber, gets set to serve. Free ball. Weber. Quick set that time from Holst. Spokane, Alicia Straw drives it off of Rayleigh Holst. Pick up that side out point for the Sasquatch as number 4, Huaka'aloa, gets back into the game to serve for Spokane. Spokane trailing by just 1, 17-16, but trailing by 2 2-0. Serve into the net, side out point Bellevue. Bellevue lead now 2, 18-16. Of course, you got to win by 2. Bellevue with 7 to go. Megan Rogers now serving. Clips the net, dug out of the back row by Callie Clark. And Clark's pass, a little bit too long. That's a point for Bellevue, and it's 19-16. Spokane with the set. There's the tip. Bellevue able to pick it up defensively. Nice block up front that time by Bailey Gorder. And she's going to pick up the side-out point for Spokane. Alicia Straw heading back to serve. It's 19-17 for Bellevue. Straw serve, played by Weber. Quick set that time from Rogers. Spokane sends it back over. Back set, right down the line from Carly Roll. Side out point, Bellevue 20-17, and Spokane's got to do more than trade side out points with them if they want to stay alive in the winner's bracket. Tia Lawrence on to serve for Spokane. Her serve, an ace. 22-17, 3 to go for Bellevue. Timeout on the floor. Fans, Pierce College is celebrating 50 years of possibilities realized. Pierce is here to guide you to student success. With more than 60 programs of study at Pierce College, there's a fit for you, your life, and your schedule, including short-term certificate programs, transfer degrees, and even baccalaureate degrees. Pierce provides flexible degree options to help you on your path. Your pathway is clear at Pierce College. And prepare for an inspired future at Lynn Benton Community College in Albany, Oregon. You get personalized support, small classes, and you save money. Who could ask for more? Train for a job, get your bachelor's degree started, or check out the degree partnership program with OSU, LBCC Inspired. And be sure to check out the NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest NWAC news. Also, visit NWACsports.org for the most recent information on schedules, scores, stats, and more. A wealth of information at NWACsports.org. Coming back out of the timeout, Bellevue up by 4, 21-17. The serve from Tia Lawrence. Cross-court set. Callie Clark with the kill. Lawrence tried to pick that one up out of the back row. She's had strong back row play so far today, but it is going to be a side-out point for Spokane. As we see the towel come out, moisture on the floor. Bailey Gorder set to serve for Spokane. They trail by 3, 21-18. They need to see a rally right now, put some points together. Back set, out of bounds. Carly Roll just to the right of that line, and that's going to be a point for Spokane, 21-19. A little momentum Spokane's way. The serve from Gorder. Weber, cross-court set, in the net. Point Spokane, 21-20. So Spokane stringing them together right now. There's the serve from Gorder, and that's what you don't like to see is the unforced errors. And that one's going to cost them 22-20. Side-out point for Bellevue as Carly Roll gets set to serve. Her serve played out of the backcourt by Ka'aloa. Looking for Clark. Tipped and knocked out of bounds by Abby Cole. Side out point back to Spokane as we see Riley Seclair back in the game for the Sasquatch. And Kendall Collins set to serve, 22-21. Bellevue on top here in set number 3. There's the serve, picked up out of the back row by Lawrence. Quick set for Cole. Cole drives it off of Alicia Straw. Side out point Bellevue, 23-21. The Bulldog lead. Timeout on the floor.
There is no obstacle an engineer can't tackle, build around, or blow up. Skilled and versatile, these soldiers pave the way, building fortifications, detecting and destroying mines, or restoring electricity after a natural disaster. Nothing stands in the way of a guard engineer.
LCC has definitely prepared me to transfer to Oregon State because it's helped me with my study skills. I'm a much harder worker than I was in high school.
I had a great support base by the staff, and I've made some great friends that I think I'll carry on with my life.
I've definitely loved my classes. I've learned a lot. It's been a healthy environment.
Don't be afraid to branch out. The people here are awesome. I'm going to be in it for a while, but down the road I'll be finishing up and be ready to join the workforce.
And we're back, Tacoma Convention Center. Spokane still huddled in front of their bench. Timeout just about over. Bellevue with a 23-21 lead here in set number 3. And a 2-set lead here in the match. Rayleigh Holst now set to serve. Spokane set on defense. The serve picked up out of the back row. They go cross-court set, looking for Mahold, and that one's down. Side-out point for Spokane, 23-22. As Callie Clark comes up to serve. Lawrence out of the back row. Misdirection by Bellevue. Both teams trying quick sets now. Kill that time for Abby Cole. Blocked up front by Spokane, but out of bounds. And that's going to be a 24-22 score for Bellevue. It is now match point for the Bulldogs. Avery Dyer serving. And that's 3 in a row from her. 3 service rotations in the net. Something you're not used to seeing. And that's a side-out point for Spokane. Ramsey with the serve. Splits the back row as Erica Weber and Avery Dyer look at each other. And Ramsey picks up the ace and ties us up 24-all. That serve picked up by Dyer. Cross set looking for Hunter. Defended by Spokane. Back set for Cole. Out of bounds, but Spokane played it anyway. Dyer with the backcourt hit into the net. Point Spokane, and they are on top 25-24.
When it's your job to protect the world's greatest nation, it's your responsibility to solve the world's greatest challenges. This is why we search for the best and brightest, why we train for every eventuality, on land and water, in the air, space, and even cyberspace. We operate in a complex world with one simple mission: win.
Welcome back to the Tacoma Convention Center. 25-24, the score here in set number 3. Spokane with a 1-point lead. Set point. Sasquatch, as they get set to serve, Caitlin Ramsey with the ball. If they can get this point, that would be a huge set win. Here's the serve. Played by Dyer. And they get the point. We have a double hit violation. That one called on Dyer. And Spokane is going to win the third set. Final score, Sasquatch 26, Bellevue 24. We'll be back with the fourth set right after this timeout.
It's combine training.
I will.
My name is John Archuleta and I'm a loan service bankruptcy officer with STCU. I help members that are struggling with their financial obligations. A lot of times people feel as if they're not good enough. Their finances are telling them that they should have known better. Our goal really is the financial health and well-being of the member. We are our members are us. We don't have investors here. We're not protecting the investor's bottom line. No matter what's going on, we're dealing with people's lives. I'm John Archuleta and STCU is here for good.
And welcome back to the Tacoma Convention Center. Heading to set 4 between the Bellevue Bulldogs and Spokane Sasquatch. Bellevue with a 2-1 lead. Over on court number 2, it is Clark with a 2-1 set lead over the Highline Thunderbirds. The winner of this match will face the winner of that match tomorrow at 12:30. The loser of this match will face the loser of that match in an elimination game right here on Court 1 at 8:15 this evening in the final match of opening day of the 2017 tournament. So the R2 has the liberos checked in. Alicia Straw set to be the first server for the Spokane Sasquatch. And here we go. Quick set for roll. Defended by Spokane. Spokane for Gorder. Dyer got that one down off of a Spokane block. Side out point for Bellevue, and it is 1-0 Bulldogs. Carly Roll now back to serve, the first server for Bellevue here in set 4. Played by Ramsey. Paolo for Clark. Clark with the kill. Side out point back to Spokane. Bailey Gorder serving 1-1. Cross court for Dyer. Blocked by Mahold, but into the net. And it's going to be another side out point. This one giving the ball back to Bellevue. Rayleigh Holst now serving. Played out of the back row. They go left side for Mahold. Lawrence to Dyer. Back row to Alicia Straw. Abby Cole with the shank. Side out point. Gives the ball back to the Sasquatch to serve. Riley Seclair back in the game. Kendall Collins set to serve for Spokane. Monster block. Good job trying to pick it up on defense by Spokane, but that is going to be another kill for Avery Dyer. And another side out point back to Bellevue. 3-2, the Bulldog lead. Avery Dyer with the serve. Mahoald strike into the net. Point Bellevue, 4-2, 2-point lead. The first 2-point lead here in set number 4. Callie Clark's attack blocked. Abby Cole picks up the point for Bellevue. 5-2. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Again, Spokane must win this set to force a set 5. Neither of these teams want to play this evening. Callie Clark with the attack. Bellevue back the other way. Jordan Hunter puts it into the net. Side out point. As Callie Clark comes back to serve for Spokane. 5-3. Bellevue on top. Clark with the serve. Picked up by Weber. Cross court for Hunter. And Hunter puts it right into Kendall Collins for the side out point. 6-3 Bellevue. So both of these teams showing some power on the attack. Weber with the serve. Weber with the ace. 7-3. Weber with another ace. 8-3. Got to expect a timeout soon because Spokane is not going to want this one to get too far away. The R2 looking at the Spokane bench. No call. Here's the serve, and there's another ace. Back-to-back-to-back aces. It's 9-3. Bellevue up by 6. Spokane going to call for a defensive substitution as number 7, Hadley Stratton, gets back in the match. Bellevue by 6, 9-3. The R2 summons the R1 over. Apparently they wanted to check the score. The official score says, yep, it's correct. Weber with the serve. Free ball sent over by Ramsey. And that time, Spokane able to pick up the side out point on the double hit. And number 12, Caitlin Ramsey now serving, trailing by 5. Set and tip that time from Megan Rogers. Side out point back to Bellevue. And Spokane having a little bit of a tough time stringing some points together here. And that's exactly what they need to do to stay in this match. Megan Rogers serving for Bellevue. Her serve down the line, played by Straw. They go outside for Bailey Gorder. She attacks out of bounds. And that's going to be a point for Bellevue. It is now 11-4. And there's the timeout call. So Bellevue on top, 11-4. We'll be back right after this timeout.
I'm Keith Appleton, Education Outreach Officer at STCU. I have been labeled as frugal. I'm more motivated by saving money than I am about spending money. I essentially have had the same vehicle for nearly half of my life. It's absolutely practice what you preach. One of my passions is mountain biking, and one of the ways that I can afford to have a quality mountain bike is by cutting expenses in other areas of my life. STCU has given me an opportunity to share things that I've learned with the community. I'm Keith Appleton, and STCU is here for good.
And welcome back to the Tacoma Convention Center. Fans, if you're looking for a challenge Want to push yourself further? It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields. And you can even earn money for college if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter or log on to goarmy.com. Clark College in Vancouver, Washington is enrolling for the winter quarter. Whether you want to advance your degree, complete a degree, or earn your high school diploma, Clark College can help you reach your goals. Visit clark.edu to learn more. Back from the timeout, Bellevue serving up by 7. Spokane looking to stop this streak of points. Bellevue goes outside, blocked by Spokane. That attack from Gorder. And Spokane able to pick up the side-out point. Pua. Ka'aloa now in to serve. Had to adjust the cameras real quick. That one long out of the backcourt. That's going to be another point for Spokane. And the lead now 5, 11-6. Bellevue on top. Ka'aloa ready in the ball for service. There it is. Down the right line. The attack by Bellevue blocked out of bounds. A nice block by Gorder, but it goes just out. That's going to be a side-out point for the Bulldogs, and they're going to take a 6-point lead, doubling up Spokane 12-6 as Tia Lawrence gets ready to serve. Play by Ramsey. Back set for Gorder. Gorder cross court in. Side-out point. Spokane 12-7 as Kelly Clark returns to the game for the Sasquatch. Alicia Straw now serving. 5-point Bellevue lead. Quick set for Carly Roll. Hits the net. Shifts on Spokane and gets down for a side-out point. Roll now back to serve. 6-point lead, 13-7. Spokane's got to get some points in a hurry. Bellevue getting close to the halfway point, and that's going to help out Spokane. Side-out point. The serve goes long, 13-8. Is the score. Bailey Gorder now back to serve. Her jump serve. Middle back row. Quick set. The kill from Abby Cole. Side-out point Bellevue. Again, Spokane cannot just sit and trade side-out points. They got to put together some offensive production to stay in this match. Rayleigh Holst serving for Bellevue up by 6. Ramsey plays it out of the back row. They go looking for Clark. Clark with the strike. Now it's Dyer that puts it down, out of bounds, off of a Spokane blocker. Point Bellevue, 15-8. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this.
The challenges facing the country never stop. So neither does the U.S. Army. We train, adapt, and get smarter. Every soldier, every unit, every day. Not to keep up with change, but to drive it. Nobody knows what problems tomorrow will bring, but we do know who will solve them.
I am strong. I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
And be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Welcome back to the Tacoma Convention Center. Set 4, Bellevue on top by 7, 15-8. 2-1 set lead. Bulldogs put the ball in play. Spokane looking for Clark. Dug by Lawrence. Free ball coming towards Spokane. Quickly sent back over by Straw. There's the tip, blocked by Spokane. Back to Dyer. Dyer gets it off Kaaloa. Out the back court. Point Bellevue 16-8. Bellevue 9 points to go with an 8-point lead. Another net serve by the Bulldogs. That one from Rayleigh Holst. Side out point for Spokane. Kendall Collins now serving as Riley Seclair comes back in the game for the Sasquatch. 16-9 the lead. Her serve clips the top of the net, played by Bellevue. They go cross court for Dyer. Cross court again for Dyer. Picked up by Clark. Clark with the attack. Lawrence back to Dyer. Off of Straw, side out point. Bellevue. Avery Dyer back to serve. 8-point Bulldog lead, 17-9. Clark blocked, out of bounds, side out point, Spokane. Callie Clark back to serve, 17-10 the score. Nice block up front by Alicia Straw. Set now for Seclair. Here comes Bellevue on the attack, blocked by Mahold. Seclair with the attack. We're going to have a net violation, looks like. And that's going to be a point for Spokane. 17-11 is the score now. Spokane getting set. That drive blocked by Jordan Hunter. Hadley Stratton back in the game for Spokane. Side out point goes to Bellevue. 18-11 is the score. Erica Weber back to serve for the Bulldogs. Here comes her serve. Somehow, Caitlin Ramsey picked that one up. Spokane playing some solid back row defense. That one by Kendall Collins. Back row hit from Stratton. Unable to do anything with that strike by Carly Roll, and it's 19-11. Points running out on Spokane. 6 to go for Bellevue. Stratton plays it up. They go cross court that time for Straw. Picked up by Bellevue. That attack blocked by Riley Seclair. Side out point, Spokane, 19-12, 7-point lead. Caitlin Ramsey ready to serve. Weber keeps it in. That attack by Bailey Gorder blocked. Side out point, Bellevue. And one thing about these side out points, they count as points, as 20-12. 8-point Bellevue lead. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this.
Nestled within tall trees and beautiful buildings, Pierce College has established itself as a national leader in improving student success. With 2 main campuses in Puyallup and Fort Steilacoom, and satellite campuses on Joint Base Lewis-McChord, Pierce College strives to create quality educational opportunities to help students realize their possibilities. As we celebrate 50 years in the community, Pierce College is proud to offer more than 60 programs of study with a fit for you, your life, your schedule, and your dream. Find your path, start at Pierce College today, and realize your possibilities. Visit pierce.ctc.edu.
Welcome back to the Convention Center. That last advertisement by Pierce College. Pierce, the host college for the NWAC Volleyball Championship Tournament. Winners in their set, in their match against Mount Hood at 9 o'clock this morning. Advancing to play Walla Walla tomorrow at 10. The winner of this match playing tomorrow at 12:30 versus either Highline or Clark. Out of the timeout, Megan Rogers serving. Played by Stratton. Back set, looking for Straw. Blocked by Bellevue. That attack over the net. Now Bellevue set, the tip. Point picked up by Carly Roll, and it is a 21-12 lead. 4 to go. Set for Spokane, picked up by Bellevue. They go cross court. Hunter with the kill. Diving attempt by Alicia Straw, but that one's going to get down anyway. Point Bellevue, 22-12. Sent back over by Stratton. Spokane set on defense. Gorder sends it over. Here comes Bellevue. Blocked, but blocked out of bounds. And that's going to be another point for the Bulldogs. It is 23-12. 2 points to go for Bellevue. Jordan Hunter with the strike, out of bounds, side out point for Spokane as Pua Kaalo comes in to serve, trailing by 10 here in set number 4. The tip that time from Rayleigh Holst. And that's going to be a side-out point for Bellevue. We are at match point. Bellevue up 24-13. Tia Lawrence with the serve. Blocked up front by Bellevue. Cross court looking for Gorder. Lawrence. Back court. This time looking for Roll. Defended by Spokane. Blocked by Bellevue. Blocked again by Bellevue. That time, Erica Weber saying, my bad, I should have had that. Side out point for Spokane. As Kylie Clark comes back into the match. Alicia Straw is set to serve. It is still match point for Bellevue. There's the service. The tip from Bellevue. Looking for Clark outside. Clark with the kill. Point Spokane. The Spokane fans, including the Walla Walla Warriors, cheering on Spokane as they chip back into this lead. 24-15. That service into the net. And that's how this one's going to end. Bellevue is going to pick up the point. They're going to win the 4th set. Final score, Bulldogs 25. Spokane 15. And Bellevue will win the match 3-1. Bellevue will play either Clark or Highline tomorrow at 12:30 here on Court 1. And Spokane will play either Clark or Highline here this evening at 8:15 on Court number 1. The executive director of the Northwest Athletic Conference is rounding up one of the Bellevue Bulldogs to come over in just a moment. I think we're going to be looking for number 3, Jordan Hunter. Indeed, that's who's coming over for the post-game interview. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Guys, talk to me.
All right, and here we are, post-game with number 3 for the Bellevue Bulldogs, Jordan Hunter. Jordan, what a game. I don't know how many kills you had. How's that feel? You really tore it up out there.
It feels really good, especially since we've already previously lost them 3 times. Like this one, we wanted to come out even harder than we had before, and it felt really good.
That was one of the things that we were talking about pregame, is the fact that you guys did meet 3 times during the regular season. They did beat you 3 times. Obviously, you had a game plan coming out, and how do you feel that overall game plan was executed to pick up the win here today?
Honestly, the win came from the practices. The last week we practiced, like we broke down everything and went through it step by step, and that's why we won from practice.
Well, it was a fantastic team performance. Great all around by the Bulldogs. Your opponents are still playing one of the teams on court number 2. Best of luck to you tomorrow at 12:30. And again, congratulations on the first round win.
Thank you.